What's up, you guys? It's your boy Paul, and yeah, I've got COVID-19, but I'm alright, man. It's time I make some videos. Um, I mean, yeah, I'm sick, but I mean, let's not make too much drama about it. I'm gonna show you guys another secret compartment I have for my goodies. Now, I got a very small home. What you see is it. There's a kitchen, and it's funny I have a guitar because I can't play with shit. It's like I'm a poser. But then you have this room, and then you have this hallway. Got the can. And then we got this secret upstairs compartment up here. And I access it by climbing on the bar stool. And I've always been so nimble when I was younger. I've been here for like 25 years, so I just jump up on there in my 20s, no big deal. But someday, my escapades on this stool probably gonna lead to me falling and being like, I've fallen and I can't get up, and then nobody will hear me, and that's how the legendary Paul McSee will end. That's how the legend will end. But anyway, not to be too depressing, but I've got some. See how I get up here? Ugh. I got some goodies up here. What we have is my original Atari that's got issues, but I can't do away with it, with some kind of vintage thing here to hold it. That might be a Sears thing. We got up here some Sega controllers. Look at this. Got a Master System gun. We got ourselves Lethal Enforcer gun. Got a box here with lots of interesting goodies. So we're gonna take down a couple things here and carefully get down, even though I almost ate shit right there. And we've got ourselves Kylo Ren. Ooh. I don't keep a lot of toys, but my brother bought this for me when Force Awakens came out, and listening to some screeching weasel there. And I'm glad I've kept it in this plastic because it still really is really nice. Now I know the sequel trilogy ended up being disappointing to say the least, but Kylo Ren, when he was first introduced, was pretty interesting. And I don't mind that he copied like his grandfather Vader. I mean, it was pretty cool. Let's see if the button still works.
You know what I've come for.
Aha.
That weapon is mine.
I thought it used to be louder, but probably not. Let's press this button. That's pretty dope. Push this button. Yeah. Of course I had to leave it in the box. You know, when I was young, if I would have known a kid on the street that kept his stuff in the box, I'm not the kind to beat kids up, but somebody would have beat him up. He would have been chastised for that. Of course, it's worth money later. I still think we're all wondering why we didn't keep our Star Wars, and I had a million figures, I can tell you that. Had the AES, I didn't have the AT-AT, but I had the smaller chicken walker. But yeah, you can regret that you didn't keep it all you want, but I think the normal progression for a young man is to get them, acquire them. I hate to say it, but we might have stole the occasional one from the store. Not cool. Or open the package and steal the guns or something. Not cool. But, play with them and then eventually blow them up or whatever. I mean, if you kept them, great, but don't beat yourself up if you didn't. Let's see. I love the packaging. This thing's better than I remember. Lights and sounds, talking Kylo Ren. It looks like it's got 3 AAA batteries, and that might be why it's sounding a little bit not as loud to me as it used to. And that makes me wonder what happens if I don't open this. Is it the battery's gonna get bad and leak that discharge? I don't know, but I mean, I'm a kid at heart, but even I don't feel like I'm leaving it in the box. But man, this thing is pretty dope. Let's press it again.
I've been waiting for this day for a long time. Is it true? You're just a scavenger.
Now this figure came out right before the movie came out, so it left these quotes that he's saying were of interest. I don't like spoilers, but those were just subtle spoilers to go, oh, what do you mean scavenger? What's going on?
Don't be afraid. I feel it too. You know what I've come for.
Yeah, those are interesting quotes that made you wonder. This thing's pretty dope. Now, what I also have here is... Ooh. Now don't get too excited if you think I'm holding a fortune in my hands here. I'm not. But this is... When Star Wars came out, Marvel put out these giant comics that that covered episode 4. And I think, not sure if this one goes all the way to the Death Star being blown up. No. So there's a bigger one that has all the parts in one, and then there was these other ones that they came in parts. But this is a big comic book. This is bigger than your usual comic book, and it's pretty cool. It's got the... It's got the Star Wars we all know and love. What's also cool is, look, this comic is showing some of those deleted scenes that we, like where Luke is on Tatooine. And look, I told you kids to slow down. I heard that. I remember that was a cut scene. And Luke sees Biggs, and he's, that's exactly straight from the cut scene that we didn't get. Look at Princess Leia's butt right there. And there's where she's being... So obviously the cut scene with Luke, it was interwoven with the action scene of Leia being captured, and when they cut Star Wars, they decided that took away from the action. Now I gotta admit, I'm not feeling great yet. I can tell that this COVID thing, it sticks to your bones a little bit longer than the average cold. But so I'd say it's somewhere between the hype you heard and a little bit overhyped. I mean, it's worth a week staying home, that's for damn sure. Look at Uncle Owen. I like how Owen was portrayed in the Obi-Wan show. I mean, it was really well done. He's still a dick, but you kind of see where he's coming from. And he's tough. He risks getting killed by Reva to keep his mouth shut. So that's pretty cool, right, guys? I'm glad I bought this. I don't go into collecting this kind of stuff more because I only have so much space and I don't want to get weird about it. But there's things that I've bought in the past, and I'm glad I have them. And they'll just stay in my little secret compartments in my home. Now let's see, is there anything else in this? Aha! By the gods? Aha! These are cool. And there's the part 2. And I'm pretty sure that between these 2 parts, I've got the full Star Wars. Nice color. Again, you think I'm holding like a big buck item in my hand? Nah. If you go on eBay, there's still plenty available, and I mean they're not free, but they're not. I don't think they're much more than $20 a piece, maybe, or even 10 when I was buying them. At one point, I won a lot to buy like a whole bunch of them, but this dude, he didn't get the money he was hoping, and I think he canceled me. It wasn't cool. Aha, this one takes place when Luke is capturing Leia. No matter what's happened to Star Wars in recent years, the magic of these early years, that's why I have these. Uh-oh. Damn, Leia giving Luke another smooch on the lips, almost, before they do the swinging maneuver. Wow. But hey, man, nobody knew that was his sister. Ooh, Kenobi. I've been waiting for you, Obi-Wan. The circle is now completed. When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master. You still have much to learn. Oh, look at that. Now, I don't think the Obi-Wan show ruined that at all. Because Obi-Wan schooled him in their last meeting. What more do you want? His lightsaber activated. Ben Kenobi moves with elegant ease into a classical offensive position. That's cool. As the fearsome Dark Knight weapon is in hand takes a defensive stance. Huh. For a moment, the two galactic warriors stand perfectly still, sizing each other up. My big thing was I always wondered, was this the first time Obi saw Anakin in the suit? And the Obi-Wan show told us no. But I'm totally cool with the Obi-Wan show. I always wanted to see the reaction of Obi or Yoda and all them to Vader's suit. And Episode 3 was awesome, but since we thought that was it at the end, when we didn't have Vader get in his suit and then go to the Jedi temple in his suit, I always felt like, oh, we missed out on something huge to see the reaction of them stunned to see this Vader suit and knowing Anakin might be in it, But we got that in Obi-Wan, and that's why I don't know why people are so butthurt. I mean, Ewan McGregor's reaction to Anakin in the suit was pretty much everything I always expected. He was like, "What have you become?" So here, your powers are weak, old man. You should never have come back. You only know half the Force, Vader. Ooh. You perceive its full power as little as a spoon perceives the taste of food. See, Obi-Wan is just talking some trash there. He makes a sudden lunge at his foe. So in this comic, Obi is really kind of aggressive. Then his sword's locked with Vader as Ben begins backing into a massive starship hangar. Huh? Oh yeah. Boy, in this comic, Ben is no joke. Wait a minute, they both have red sabers. Alright, that's a mistake. In this comic, they both have red sabers. Now, there's all that. Look. And Leia does look concerned, see? Prepare to meet the Force, Obi-Wan. This is a fight you cannot win, Darth, for I have grown much since our parting. Okay? That could still work with the Obi-Wan show. Or he's just talking about, I don't know. If my blade finds its mark, it will cease to exist. But if you cut me down, I will only become more powerful. Those were original words, I think, written, and then we got the cut. Heed my words, says Obi-Wan. And then Vader's like, not this time. I am the master now. Again, I think the Obi-Wan show did a good job of... Uh-oh. Jesus Christ! The Sith Lord brings his sword down, seemingly cutting his elder foe in half. Ben Kenobi's cloak falls to the floor in 2 parts. And he says, I, Darth Vader. Jeez. That's not... Ooh. This comic's pretty brutal. So in this comic, it doesn't really insinuate that Ben Kenobi, Obi-Wan, just kind of gives up the ghost on purpose. But he does lower his saber here. Huh. I guess they left things for interpretation. I guess he did lower it, and Vader just comes cracking down. Look at that. Jeez, Kenobi, I'm sorry. But Ben is not in it. And Vader, puzzled at the old man's disappearance, pokes at the empty cloak. Neither he or the distracted troopers have seen 5 forms racing. Well, I still think Obi-Wan disappeared on purpose right at the moment there. I don't know. Look at Luke. You killed him, you dirty. Luke, that won't. So, Leia knows, like, Luke, that won't. Luke, I don't know if she means shooting at Vader doesn't help because you can't kill Vader with shots, so block him, or if she means that won't bring back. She probably means that won't bring back Obi-Wan. And she's like, come on. Alright, well, so there you go. Ooh, and then we get the Wix. This thing is pretty badass, man. No regrets buying this. If you find this really interesting, you can find, you need the part 1 and part 2 big size comic to get the full episode 4. Ooh, look at Vader's tie. And it is pretty spectacular. Yeah. I wonder if it shows Porkins dying. Poor Porkins. The final chapter? Question mark. Don't tell me Porkins was not important enough to... I wonder if that's him. Ooh, Blue 6 standing by. There's no Blue in the movie, right? So that's interesting. Look at this. Blue 2. Blue 3. Oh, all blue. Well, we didn't get Blue. Blue 3, this is Blue 5. Hi, Biggs. Hi yourself, Luke. What? They don't show Porkins dying. He doesn't even get the credit in the comic. Porkins. I'll have to deal myself. Oh, look at this. Shot of Vader getting inside his ship. Look at this. Another hit. The rebels are good. Too good to take any chances with. Prepare my own personal ship. Yes, my lord. I'll have to deal with these... You gotta love it when Vader gets in his ship to take care of business. I mean, that's a hands-on villain. That's a working man's villain. He gets the job done. Ooh. Oh, there's Biggs getting blasted by Vader. Man, his mustache all burning up. Look at this. By the immortal gods of the Sith, Vader says. Right before Vader... Oh. Right before Vader is about to blast Luke in the trench, he says, and then Han, does his thing. Vader's like, by the immortal gods of the Sith. Wow. Lord Vader, that energy can... Who? And it's Han. Vader goes flying. Vader's like, ooh. This comic book's dope. Look at that. Boom. Spectacular. Let's see if they show Chewbacca getting a medal. No, Chewbacca no medal. Ah. Bum, ba ba bum, ba ba bum, 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 ba 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 bum, ba ba bum, ba ba bum, 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 do 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 do. It's awesome. Look at that. Kenobi and Lucas. That's really awesome. Well, this video has gone on way too long, but there's one last thing. In here is the big one where you get the whole thing in one issue. So I've got myself a nice little collection. This is a bigger comic than usual. I'm holding a pretty big thing. And this one has everything I just showed you, but in one issue. So good for me to be so complete. Well, boy, I think I need to lay down. This COVID is kind of kicking my ass. Well, there's a little demo for you guys who really love Star Wars. Alright, you guys. I don't know if that was a good video or not, but I made it. Now I gotta climb back up. Hopefully I won't fall in and can't get up. Talk to you guys later. I'll try to make an Atari video soon. See you later.